pretty sure these two will now say different things because they're not facing each other.
ここでこうしておると、お石様のところになぞ戻らずともよいような、そんな心地がしてくるな。
So yeah, they're kind of drunk on being right around here.
陰陽師などつくづく割に合わぬ。そうは思わぬか、昨夜。どうした？
Apparently Sakuya does not agree with that whatsoever. Hey Kuya, you got anything to say?
こちらには同僚様がいらしてくださいますゆえ、私たちの身を案ずることなく、ゆるりとお調べくださいまし。
You know, that lag makes her sound even creepier than she usually does, but, you know, that's cool too, I guess.
ここにあるのは桑の木ばかり。よそを調べられた方がよろしいのではございませんか。
Okay. Crazy, crazy Kuya. Hey, Utsuki.
父の記した書物、それを読めば何かわかるやもしれません。あ、私の部屋には入らないでくださいましね。散らかっておりますゆえ。
Poor Utsuki.
どうされました？
She's like so out of it, does not know at all what's going on. Pretty messed up right now. Hey buddy. I don't think I can hit you with a fireball very well on these stairs, but I will try. So I've got plenty of them. That worked pretty well. Thanks for the vessel. So we obviously know this area very well from when we were here during Utsuki's phase. It's just we're coming at it from exactly the opposite direction. Hey, nice little shrine map. Okay, can you go over here? The camera keeps changing to make her run the other way. And the door is shut as if barred from the other side. Looks like it's barred from this side too. I feel like we've gone over this before, but no one wants to remove bars that are in front of them. An eerie chill is coming from behind the massive door. What lies within? And Seal Mars is on this door. And we never got Mars from where Utsuki would have gotten it. Sounds like something's going on down here. One could probably jump down. Yes, we know all about jumping. I see you over there. No, thank you. I got more fireballs for you, though. You're on one nice and toasty gaki now. I should really think about serving gaki meat. It might taste good if you fry it up like that. Or it might turn you into a gaki, you never know. Probably a bad idea. Getting stuck on something over here. Sorry, Utsuki. Have to go to your room. Dokai's book, Volume 1. Dokai's neatly written research report. So, Dokai, you probably more or less remember, is the guy that Utsuki screams at, and also the guy that's kind of an ass to Sakuya throughout her phase whenever we meet him. He's the eldest of the 4 people that came here. Investigation of the Gaki. Experiment. Examined characteristics of Gakis. Conditions. Used a fellow seer for comparison purposes. Arranged for the battle in enclosed area to assess the Gaki's strength accurately. Results. A Gaki was defeated. The power of the cards and fans appears to be effective. Gakis are relatively weak. However, their endurance is something to behold. Giant cocoon is pulsating. Tasty. Door won't open over here. Must be locked from the outside. No Gaki's banging at the window right now. But still kind of a similar area to what Utsuki went through. Gaki's body lies here. It appears to have been defeated in battle. Possibly the one that Dokai went up against, and if so, he looks kind of like a serial killer because its blood is freaking everywhere. Dokai's book, Volume 3. Dokai's neatly written research reports. Investigation of cocoons and corpses. Experiment. Investigate relationship between corpses in cocoons and their food. Conditions. Find 2 identical wicker chests. Remove food, victim, from one chest during experiment. Results. When the food, victim, was removed from one chest, only an incomplete union took place. The creature died at once after it emerged. Food inside the chests, especially the silkworms, seems crucial to the resurrection. The silkworms in this mulberry tree must be endowed with magical powers, or magic powers. Anything going on over here? No, not really. The dead Gaki's eyes seem to be transfixed on a wooden panel. This wooden panel? And we're stuck over here. Also, Dokai seems to be over there. It's simple, yet seems comfortable. Could this be Utsuki's room? For being dirty, it seems pretty fine to me. Sugoroku board. Old Sugoroku board used by Utsuki. Now we have the pieces and the board. When both the pieces and the board are obtained, the Sugoroku minigame can be played. After acquiring the pieces from the Yin phase, or the Yin phase, and the board from the Yang phase, save the game and return to the title screen. Select Sugoroku from the title screen to play the game. So it's kind of a little mini game, and I will, as I've said before, show that off at some point. A lot of stuff going on in here. Dokai's book, Volume 2. More neatly written research reports. Investigation of the silk. Experiment. Compare silk threads, or thread seals on doors with cocoons in the wicker chest. Conditions. Used a cocoon still occupied by a human. Used thread remaining after seal has been broken. Investigated viscidity, strength, and magic power. Results. Some difference in viscidity. Silk thread slightly stronger. Higher magical properties in silk thread. Cocoons and silk thread are very similar in nature. Was this silk thread spun from the cocoons? Certainly possible. Looks like there's something here, but I guess that's nothing. Anyway, Utsuki's diary. Flowers decorate its cover. April 21st. Another day has passed, but Father didn't return. I went outdoors for a walk, hoping that would lift my spirits. The irises in the garden are about to bloom. The thought that they might bloom tomorrow made me feel a little more cheerful. April 22nd. It's been drizzling since morning. I can't look after the irises in the rain. Kuriha stayed in her room because her body hurts when it rains. I saw a cuckoo land under the eaves. How nice that he sings even in the rain. April 23rd. It rained again today. Not a heavy rain, but a light, steady one. Leafing through Father's book, I found a poem about a cuckoo. They say cuckoos are sentimental about the past. My past is the same as my present. I've never left here. I'd like to see what's outside. April 24th. I learned a poem recently. I recited till it annoyed my sister. That is really weird grammar. Anyways, so I stopped and wrote it down. The village of scattered blossoms, the cuckoo sings for many days, of unrequited love for those and those saved. I wish my sister were as kind to me as she used to be. April 26. My sister's cough has gotten worse. Bring me a crow, she said. Why do you want a crow? Never mind, just bring me one, she kept saying. I can't go outside and leave my sister alone. This is all my fault. So obviously Utsuki, throughout this game, you can't really tell most of the phase before this, but Utsuki is feeling very, very guilty. And you get most of that perspective about her guilt from the Yang phase rather than the Yin phase. Some of that perspective is there, just not quite as much as there should be, in my opinion. There's a small grill here. Not doing anything, but there is a small grill there. Certainly can always use more of that. I've been using up a ton of it. So, looks like we have a way to go back through here, if we really want to. This is Seal Uranus, and interestingly, that was Seal Jupiter in the Yin phase. So someone must have resealed it with a different seal at some point. Hey, buddy. Why don't you move away for a second? Yeah, that hit that. I was thinking it might. Seriously? I'm just gonna walk on by you. Hit you from the other side. I need to use these up. Might as well. Much like Resident Evil and Silent Hill, you can run by a lot of this stuff without killing it. However, I usually end up killing it because I want to see if I can get any items from them. It's nice to have extra healing items. Just in case, you know? He doesn't look like he dropped anything, though.
Banish demons and all evil spirits.
I believe this is Seal Neptune over here, so I don't think we can open it. Yeah, Neptune. I'm not sure what these two are doing in the Yang phase, but they're certainly doing something different from what they were doing in the Yin phase. Silkworm Shrine, bamboo cylinder detailing the silkworm, or the shrine origin. Once again, we get the view into the origin of this shrine that's dedicated to silkworms. The first priest planted 2 mulberries in the garden. He pronounced that the 2 trees would spring from them, would be sacred, to be revered for all time. The shrine must be watched by a member of the Hata clan. The elder priest shall be named Ashia. So, this is actually a very important scroll, one that is in both phases, but you can't really quite understand the importance of it until just a little bit later in this phase, and I'll explain it a bit once we get there.